Across over the shin, okay, and pass to the back door. You're going to start exactly the same way you started last week, okay, with both hooks inside the legs, okay, to guys work how to escape from the hooks inside, okay, using the windshield wiper. Keep tight, Joe. We're using the windshield wiper, and then you guys gonna put ourselves in the knee cut position, and then I'm gonna slide my knee over his shin, okay? So it's two very important principles when you face hooks and strong knee shot. So first I'm gonna start to cross my knee and windshield wiper my leg to escape from the hook. When I start to get inside control, I go to the knee cut pass, okay? A lot of times you guys gonna face people like a Joe. When the knee is super strong, the knee shoot is very strong, and it's really hard to defeat. It's really hard to defeat the knee shoot, okay? A very good way to defeat the knee shoot is going with your knee across over the shin. Okay, if you guys try to force the pass in this part of the leg, it's gonna be really, really hard to defeat the position, okay? To defeat the guard. So I'm gonna use outside grip on the knee, okay, or on the pants, whatever grip you prefer. And then the outside grip on the collar. Okay, remember why I use this grip on the collar? Push, pull, and manage the distance, right? So this grip is to manage the distance, push and pull motion and manage the distance. Yeah, a lot of people asked that question last week. I explained that it's important you guys have your chest over opponent, but if you overdo it, the person is gonna sweep you over. Okay, so try to maintain the pressure on your opponent, not back. If you move back, replace your guard. Move your chest away, replace. Look, that was gonna happen. Okay, if I keep my weight back, the person is gonna extend his knee, and look how now it's easier to pedal his leg, step in my hips, and he's gonna replace the guard. Okay, so my weight should be on him. Try to do the same, Joe. Look how it's different. But in the same time, I cannot be here. Look. Like too much over, okay? You need to be over, but not much, okay? You need to manage where your weight is, okay? Your weight should be more on top of the leg. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start to come up a little bit to release the pressure in the knee and to have a mobility to cross my knee over his shin, okay? I'm gonna maintain this leg in the same spot, just my right leg, look. I go a little bit up and I slide my knee across, really hard, back, all the way back. When you do that, you guys need to do this really hard. If you do it slow, your leg is gonna get stuck. Okay? Now look now how my weight's on top of his leg. The knee was between the legs on the floor, the other leg is posed. What is gonna be your common reaction, Joe? Frame. He's gonna frame, he's gonna try to get back, right? As soon as I escape, I know his bottom leg is free. If I keep him moving towards this way, I'm just gonna give him his guard back. Look, if I keep him moving towards my left, look, he's gonna push and he's gonna replace the guard. So I escape from the bottom leg, and I know I need to go to the back door. But to go to the back door, I need to make sure this leg is down. So what I do, I start to slide to the side, towards my left. Now look at how my left knee go down, and I push his leg down, and I go to the other side. Look. And I get the back door. So look at how I windshield wiper again, look. I slide my knee over his shin. My leg is free now. Now, when this knee touches the floor, I face the legs. His leg is down. Look how his leg is down. If the leg is up, you're not going to be able to pass. That's the reason why you need to smash the leg down. And look how I windshield wiper again, look. Okay? So from today, I don't want you guys to stop in leg drag. I want you guys to let it go the leg and hug the head and go to regular side control, okay? Stabilize regular side control, okay? Every time you pass, I want to see you guys hugging the head and stabilize regular side control. So one more time. I'm gonna use the windshield wiper motion to escape. I go knee across and I get my grip. So adjust yourself, try to hang here for a few seconds, guys. Feel the position, okay? Try to be heavy on top. Now, I feel is strong. I try to drive, I try to push this leg down, nothing happened. I need to slide my knee over the shin. I go a little bit up, look, knee over the shin. When our leg is out, so look, I keep the pressure on him. Look how my shoulder is on top of the leg. All the pressure is here on his leg. And I know his bottom leg is free. I need to change directions right away. I'm gonna place my right knee down and pay attention to my head now, guys, because last week that's the mistake you guys did the most. When my knee go down and I start to go to the opposite side, my head cannot go out. Why not? Because if my head go out, where's my weight? Out, right? It's gonna frame in my face and I'm not gonna be able to stabilize. So, your knee's free. When I go to the other side, look at my head, it's gonna stay inside. The entire time inside, okay? So, you escape with using windshield wiper, you control, you go a little bit up and you explode. Your knee over the shin, back, all the way back, look. You out, knee down, head inside, look. Go to the head and stabilize the second control. Okay, I'm gonna do a few times, Joe is gonna do a few times. Pressure is on. And then, you're gonna do it. Alright? Get partners. I tell you guys to switch bottom top. One, two. This type of control, right? You're gonna be hugging the head. Your elbow is gonna be blocking the hips. The other knee is gonna be in the hips, and probably you're gonna be in this position when you have a chest in the chest, and you're gonna be facing the legs to try to stabilize and stop the guy, stop the move, and be able to score points if it's a competition or if it's training. Try to slow the person down. Don't let him escape right away. And then you start to think about how you're gonna progress, okay? I can progress in different ways, right? I can progress my position, right? I can go even to a better position. I can try to go to knee belly. I can try to get a mount. I can try to take the back. I can move to north-south. Or I can start to work my submission from here, okay? I feel sometimes the person kind of like give you sometimes the person kind of like give you the submission, right? I'm gonna give you guys some examples just so you guys see. Let's say if Andrea is standing, have this grip on my shoulder in the right spot, he has the hands over the other side. It's an attack you do all the time, right? It's a very common attack you with training all the time. So what I'm supposed to do? If the arm is here, I know he's kind of like giving the arm. I'm gonna try to bring him sideways, place my elbow inside, and then I start to attack his arm. It's an attack you do all the time, right? I can work to go to his arm and attack the spin armbar, or I can stop in north-south and attack the kimura, okay? And of course, from north-south you have more combinations, but it's kind of like a simple. You see the arm in this position, that's what you have to do. It's the easy way to attack the person, okay? So sometimes the person try to get the underhook in you, right? Like this. And or if it's the underhook is really deep and the person is already sideways, then what is better to do? What is the best option? What I top spin, right? I top spin, and I start attacking him from here. I start to work submissions from the side, or if the person turning from turn, right? So sometimes the person make this mistake. He's put the arm all the way across like this. When he's trying to bridge, when they try to bridge and escape, the person do this. What they give you? What is the easy option? Take the back, right? I can make him turn even more and scoop towards this way and start to go to the back. And then I work my submission from the back. Or if you really like you work like arm triangle, or go to the mount and work the arm, work the armbar, is fine too. I can go to the arm triangle choke, okay? Or I can start to slide my knee across, get the mount, and start to switch to the S mount, and attack the arm, okay? But sometimes the person don't give you anything, and that's what I want to talk about this week. When the person are doing a good job defending, they don't expose themselves, and you need to make the submission happen, okay? Sometimes the person is going to have the arm in your shoulder and everything tight, and sometimes the arm is going to be even inside like this. A lot of people do this very well, you know, like they defend the neck and the arm, and you don't see no way like to attack, okay? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow, okay? Today I'm going to talk about this, when the person has a strong frame in your hips and a very good frame in your shoulder, okay? If I want to attack the arm, if I want to attack the neck, I maintain the head position. If I want to attack the arm, I need to let it go the head position, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is this, guys, look, the head position, I go over, I block his head, okay, with my elbow, the other hands go to the hips, and I go to the most traditional way of side control. Look, chest in the chest, knee on the hips, leg full extend, okay? So first question, why my hips going down, standing being with both knees on the floor? Why, Moose? He cannot roll me over. What else is it?
So you can't push off?
He cannot push me off. Like if I stay here, if he's a strong opponent here, if he's reach for my belt, okay, doesn't matter what side, he can start to use the elbow underneath to bridge me over and throw me over, okay? A lot of strong opponents, they do that, okay? I know it's not the most technical escape, but it works. You know, you need to be aware about that. So when you're here, when you put your hips down, you apply a lot of pressure in the elbow, okay? And it's really, really hard to the person flip you over in this position. So that's the first thing I do. The arm is going to stay here. So now I'm going to start to attack the arm. My elbow is going to start to get close to his triceps, and I'm going to start to post my hands on his belly, and what I want is replace, look how his elbow is kind of like on the floor, I want to replace, I want to place my elbow on the floor. I'm going to do this, look. And I isolate his arm. Okay, look how, it's so simple to do it, look. I let it go, I start to slide my elbow close to his triceps, my hands start to go to his belly, and I start to isolate his arm, place my elbow underneath. Try to put her elbow in the front. Try to move her arm outside. So look, it's trapped. The only position sometimes the person is going to be able to escape the arm is to the opposite side of the shoulder. What I do if that happens? What I do, Joe? I can work the kimura, or I can go to the other attack, right? I can bring in sideways and continue the attack, okay? So when I get here, guys, my elbow need to create a wedge underneath, like this. Look, need to stay really tight. So look how he's almost in the same line of his elbow, okay? And he's super tight in his hips, and my hands is still here. I don't know if you guys noticed, I changed my angle a little bit, right? So look how my hips go a little bit more towards his shoulder, to be heavy, pin his shoulder on the floor. And I lean my head more towards to the head, to the leg, okay? Now I'm going to work in submission. I'm going to start to lean my shoulder towards this way, to start to expose his hands. Look, I do this. Look. When I lean, guys, when I say lean, you need to lean, okay? So you need to kind of like your shoulder almost touch the floor. But make sure to be heavy in your hips to don't let the guy throw you over, okay? So look, I'm going to use my shoulder. When the arms start to get exposed, the hands on the hips go to the wrist. I catch the wrist and I catch my forearm. So super important detail, don't compromise this control to grab her wrist, okay? You grab the person's wrist, okay, your opponent wrist, like so, and you make any grip you can make. Sometimes, if you have a short arms, it's going to be your biceps or your forearm. What is better? If you have a long arms, your wrist is the best control. But I feel most of the time it's going to be here, okay, in your forearm. I apply pressure down with the grip I have, and the elbow, like it don't move at all. Okay, it's a straight arm bar. Okay, from side control. You might see this before. Okay, what is very low effect, okay, way is easier to get out, It's easier to bend the arm. I feel that way you're doing today is way better. Okay? So I start in regular side control. I'm already scored my points. I already control the guy stop move. Now I need to work submission. I go over, I extend my leg, and I block the hips. Now, the frame is still here. Look how the arm is not inside, okay guys? It's outside. Look, his hand is outside. My triceps start to slide close, my elbow starts to slide close to his triceps. I start to scoop his arm in, and I start to place my hands as far as I can go across. Okay, don't need to make any grip. Just maintain position. You start to slide yourself a little bit more close to the shoulder. Your head's going to be really close to the head. Now I start to lean. When the arm is exposed, I get my grip and I finish. Okay? Sometimes the person is going to make a grip in the gi, like this. When you try to expose the arm, the grip is going to stay there. Okay? What you have to do, the hands is there blocking the hips, go on top of the hands. You guys cannot twist the fingers, right? It's illegal. But you guys can grab on top like this. You guys are going to grab on top, and you go kind of like doing a wrist lock to break the grip. Okay, you guys are going to squeeze on the hands and do this to open up the space. I go here, and I break the grip. When I break the grip, I control the wrist, and I have the submission. Okay? Sometimes when you guys start to attack, the person might twist the arm to start to defend. Okay? So if the tongue is looking down, it's better don't keep fighting to get the arm bar. It's better go to the kimura. Okay? You push the wrist down on the floor. You maintain the arm like 9 degrees. You make your grip on the wrist. Make sure and don't make this mistake, guys, to pull the arm towards the hips. The person is going to hold in the bell. It's going to be really hard to finish. Okay? Maintain the wrist on the floor like this. So you don't need to have the arm all the way through like this. So this is enough. Okay? Your elbow close to your partner elbow. Now I'm going to shift my hips towards to the head. I shift my hips towards to the head. I step my leg over. Okay? Look how my hips on the hips heavy. My elbow slides close to his elbow. And I finish. It's off or less. Okay? So try to do like that. Try to feel how it is. It's really, really hard to the person defending. Okay? So again, then you guys gonna do. I want you guys to work both. Okay? So the straight arm bar and the kimura. You end up inside control. You wanna finish it, you go on top. Traditional side control. Block the hips, leg full extend, sprawl on top of the arm. So now I start to scoop. Look. I start to scoop, and I go all the way here. Now I put myself a little bit more close to the shoulder. Now I need to lean my left shoulder on the floor. So left shoulder on the floor, I lean. When I see the arm pop it out, I make my grip and I step. Okay? The person holding your gi, you go on top of the hands. You break this and you get a grip. Okay? You can ask me, Professor, I cannot reach, what I do? Then it's better go to north-south. We're gonna see Wednesday, okay? So from now, let's say you can do it, right? Let's say the arm is popped out, you get a grip, or you'll be able to reach and break the grip. When you get a control, the person circle the hands. So look, you squeeze it down. Look at what I do with my grip, guys. I try to create a hook with your hands. Don't let it turn this way because a strong opponent, they're gonna extend their arm, okay? So try to turn like this, create a hook. Look how I create hooks with my grips, okay? Now I shift to the head. My leg go over. Look how my elbow go close to his elbow. Now my elbow go to the ceiling. Look, and I step. Okay? So start from side control and try to do nice and slow, super tight. Try to be precise. Okay? 1, 2.